Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. Today we're going to do an account review for, his name is in Korean and I'm going to butcher if I read the transliteration of it. So I'm going to call him Chair-kun because he says that, he says other people call him Chair-kun because the first character looks like a chair. But you may know him, he's another streamer, he's in Veritas, so the #1 guild at the moment in Guild Wars. At least his Twitch name is Washableplatypi, so if you haven't checked him out, definitely check him out. He also, before we even looked into his builds, he's pretty humble. He doesn't come to me and saying like, hey, look at this cool build. He's saying that he's the laziest Veritas member, and other people have confirmed that it's like for the last month or so he hasn't been doing Hell Rage. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna be amazed by some stuff, but in my opinion, I mean, I've seen him play, like I've watched him like do Guild War on stream. I think whatever his builds end up being, I'm gonna put this as the foundation to everything we're looking into. So if his gear is not really amazing, if his gear is amazing, regardless, Platypi actually has a very good mind for strategy. He hardly loses, but there are people on the stream that could potentially be laughing at him, but in terms of saying that no, he always ints, but I don't see it. I think that his thought process is pretty solid, so I trust in his judgment here. All right, so first things first, we got a Serum. Let's take a look. On a lot of the free attack sets, that's pretty tanky. Are you running I see, it's a health. Because on attack set with 4,000 attack, that's very low attack. Okay, no, he's humble. He says he lost with Corvis. I have as well. My stuff is on YouTube. I've lost with Corvis as well. He's dead. He's been dead before. Anyways, but that's pretty tanky. Pretty tanky Serum. 95 crit rate is, but on Hellcutter, so yeah, no problem going into that. With that speed, let's just check the rules. On the free gear, I'm not gonna, you could do better in terms of, so I don't, what do you use her for? Like maybe some PvP, but she doesn't look like to be like super decked out on your like best gear. You kind of like threw together something that works. She kills Charles and ML Ken. Okay, that's really it. Okay. So pretty much one of those bait tactics. So you probably use Serum as sort of like how I use her. Maybe a GVG offense. Okay, cool. Let's go. Ken is ungeared. Lilius. 70 effectiveness, 238 speed. That's fairly fast and pretty tanky too. So hard to kill. Hill like a lance. This is max Mola. Yeah, I guess every bit counts. The S1 is a bit Mola too. Missing some S1. Did you want to though? It doesn't really look like you're going for a damage build. Oh no, her attack is pretty high. Her attack is decently high. Let's see what the rules are. 15 speed, nice. A lot of flats on that one though. 15 speed, it's not needed. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, especially in the build you have right now. It doesn't really seem like you need to chase that. 12 speed, and you actually have pretty good defense. 12 there. There's like no defense anywhere else. 96 flat. Yeah, it's that's pretty high defense. I'm surprised by that defense with all the stats you have there. Okay, let's go Kayron. Oh, destruction set. 300 crit damage. No imprints. This isn't maxed. You're on the dust level, but your S1 isn't maxed. The stats are really good in terms of the damage. That's just gonna be scary to deal with in terms of nuking. Do you ever run him on a defense team? You got the Apocalypse extra damage. So yeah, I guess that's what you're going for. You're just trying to go for the nuke one, and then you use him for GVG offense only. I see. Have you ever had a time where you thought that extra 15% would have helped? Because I'm feeling like sometimes when I'm using my Kayron, I'm like, I want as much damage as I can. Oh, A-Lots into Kayron? Ooh, that's interesting. So, 93 crit rate. 93 crit rate is close enough. Let's take a look. Crit chance is 22. It is fairly hard to get him at near 100% crit rate without sacrificing too much damage. But for nuking Kayron, that's gonna hit hard, especially if his HP is dropped. Pretty decent sword. This one could has a flat attack too. Yeah, this one's okay. But yeah. Your ring is tragic? Yeah, that's pretty salty. Mine rolled all even, so like double digits on all of them. It's not much better in terms of if you compare mine to yours. I just have more defense than yours pretty much. But yeah, it is pretty tragic on the free gear when it's such good subs and you get bad rolls on them. But everybody gets those salty ones, but everybody also gets those really good ones. Okay. Litica is not used. SSB is always the big one. Oh wow. Completely broken set. 176 effectiveness. I like that. I am tending to like some SSBs with some splash of effectiveness. 4,100 attack is very high. And 100% crit rate. So I mean, you're gonna do enough damage. You have base speed. Oh wow. 100 attack. The defense and HP is slightly low, but the power is worth it. And you're actually getting 100% crit chance. It's actually pretty impressive with the amount of damage stats you have. I do have to say that. I've seen a lot of SSBs, but none are at 100% with that much crit damage and attack. So that's pretty good. Yeah, the effectiveness on this SSB makes it on another level, in my opinion, with the amount of damage she can output. So I like that one a lot. And the 30 drink too. So do you have any? Okay, so yeah, that one is at B. She hides well behind C. Armen. Yeah, that's how I tend to run my SSBs now in Guild War. Dizzy, speed set Dizzy, 201 with very tanky stats, 101 effectiveness. Yeah, you guys got the Dizzy's mastered. You guys in the top guilds. The Trap House guys that I reviewed as well. You got similar stuff going on, like most likely going into the cancerous team comps, the Charles RB, MLCC Lilius variations. She's very solid for that, and those are good stats though. Let's take a look at the rules. The effectiveness on yours is very good because a lot of the Dizzies I reviewed with those kind of tank stats with the speed have low effectiveness. Although a lot of people will say that it doesn't matter because she's going to land the debuffs anyway. In my opinion, I just don't like rolling any bit of RNG. If they have like 30 effect resistance, you know, I don't want to take that. I want as much effectiveness as possible. Oh, on a defense ring. Nice. And then a speed boot. Okay. Yeah, so pretty high rolls. Pretty high rolls are what you need. The attack is nice. The attack is nice though. Yeah, effectiveness does matter. I do agree. Luluka looks to be, I guess maybe Wyvern. Cooldown. Yeah, it doesn't look like a PvP. There's not enough Mola. Oh, world boss? Oh, Wyvern 11 world boss. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. In terms of Wyvern 11, that's really solid. Really solid. And Daydream Joker, of course. Take a quick look. 23 crit damage and 10 crit rate. Okay, that one's okay. Yeah, usable. This one, the effectiveness on that saves it. Crit chance is 17. Nice. I feel bad. I never really looked into Luluka in terms of like really building her. Montmorency, yeah, I don't like rating Montmorency's. There's not much to rate. She's solid, and everyone will get similar results. Good defense. You have a defense main. Yep, defense main, health main, speed. Not much you can do. Montmorency has such good stats. You know, you give her like kind of like B level gear, and she can look pretty good. Overall decent. Diene on immunity set, my man. Very good, very good. I like seeing Diene on immunity set. Your effect resistance is slightly on the low side, but it doesn't look like you chase it. So most likely you run it with the SSB and Momo's usually on Rod. I see. Yeah, my Momo's not on any artifact until I actually use her. I don't use her as much anymore. Skip the Alencia? Okay, is she top secret? Okay, got it. I will. Thanks for catching me before I moved on. Health is 20, 21 attack. Ooh. That 21 attack feels like it's so useful, but I can kind of get it. I mean, if that's like the end doesn't need like the top shelf level stuff, especially if you have an immunity and she's protected by C. Armen. That's actually pretty good. Oh no, yeah, speed, health, and defense. That's pretty good. It's okay. And this one is whatever. It's free gear, and then 24 effect resistance. So yeah, you weren't really chasing the effect resistance there. Immunity set over effect resistance Diene. Okay, so Bing Zai on this stream chat. I'll just say it here for the video recording. I do prefer high effect resist on Diene, but because she has innate resist, but the immunity set on a Diene, in my opinion, is almost like too good. I'm talking about even just RTA. Okay, so basically, I have a friend who went into a GVG defense comp. He brought a Diene. The Lilius outsped the Diene and pushed her back with the S3. Didn't miss. And then he was screwed from there. He lost. So like, to me, the person came on the stream. I won't say it for the video recording, but the immunity on Diene is invaluable. It's so important to have. Diene as a support unit, you want her to have the immunity. I would say immunity is a luxury to have if you have high effect resistance, but definitely look into it if you can't even reach. If you can't reach 150 effect resistance, you need immunity set. No imprints on this one. Okay, we're skipping the Alencia, so just in case, I'm gonna hide the stats there. I am very curious. Platypi, I'm wondering if you could DM me your Alencia. Oh, I see. I actually know why you want to keep the Alencia secret. Okay. Anyways, just let me know. If there's other ones you want me to skip, okay? I'll try to look every single time I'm moving down a character, so that way we won't reveal anything. Very solid Yufin. The attack, crit rate, crit damage is good. No imprints. No Mola? Wait a minute. Just... I'm kind of offended in honesty. I mean, she's really good. I told you I'm lazy. Hold on, after this, I want to check how many molas you have. Yeah, I mean, the S one is so good, man. The S one is so good. Yeah, you have the right EE. The S one is so good. With the EE, feel like you're really missing out. Don't want to farm the Katas? What? Alright, this guy is washed up, man. In terms of a DPS Yufin, that's very solid, very strong. I mean, we'll kill him in pretty much anything in a one shot, especially with an attack buff. I'm disappointed at the ooh, this one rolled the 23 crit rate, but no attack at all. 20 attack, ooh, and 10 crit damage. So that was 1 into crit damage and then the rest into attack. Crit chance of 24. Very nice. 28 attack. And then this one is pretty good as well. Your HP is pretty high on her. Your defense is not that high, but your HP is definitely really high on this. Oh, Oh, right. Attack boot, right? Of course, makes sense. Okay, well, you Mola just for you. It's so useful though. It's so useful, man. Like the S1 does so much damage, and that defense break is very nice. I don't know. I think it's worth it. Minimally, I would say even the cooldown on the S2, but really fine. Just max the S1. I think I'd be satisfied with. Charles, we're gonna go into Charles here. Okay, so this is on a speed set. Okay, so you're into the speed set, Charles. Damage wise, is good enough. No imprints at all, even for your teammates. So 86 crit rate. Ice heroes will have a problem, of course. The HP is very good. And it doesn't look like you're running an HP main, so it's all from subs. Oh, you are. Oh no, then your attack subs are very high. Okay, your attack subs are making up because the 3,100 is pretty high. Ooh, 25 crit damage. Yeah, there's not much you can do with this armor. The 11 speed is nice. Yeah, it's fairly good. I don't know. I still like counter Charles, but I know there's that debate, so I'm not gonna even bother debating. Looks good though. Overall looks good. No effectiveness. This is 13 effect resistance. Falconer Cleary looks to be used. 161 effectiveness. So not relying on the soul burn. Justice for all. Wait, is she a world boss? No, maybe Justice for all for the speed buff, right? Justice for all for the speed buff, just in case. Or very niche PvP fights, I'm assuming. Because it's not like she's terrible. The 161 effectiveness is pretty high, though. It's like, oh, she's an interesting unit. No answer? Okay, no worries. It's interesting that you got Justice for all. I thought you would be admitting to that big brain play. I think that the speed buff on her would be very nice. Lilius, Flurry, and RB. Oh, okay, well, yeah, then there goes a lot of the yeah, those go that's a very solid attack comp. I gotta build her. I just haven't really prioritized her. Oh yeah, there's the death buff and immunity buff, right. Yeah, so yeah, with those 3 buffs, with the amount of buffs that are in that artifact, that's pretty good RNG to get 2 turns on it too. Vildred looks like just a farmer. 85 crit rate, maybe for what was it? Aliha's knife, double cleave. You generate a lot of turns with Lilius plus F Cleary, right? The pushback plus the S1. I don't think it would be a B11. At least he's not the wave clear because he has the Aliha's knife. Otherwise, I think that he would use something like a Tonfa or something. He uses him in arena. Yeah, that's what I thought. So he's the second cleaver. Most likely the follow up after a Vildred or something. Oh, speed imprint as well. Ah, right. Oh yeah, he's triple S. Right. How did I do this and just totally skip it? Yeah, he's triple S. Wow. You whale. And this is maxed. Yeah, so that's nice. 18 effectiveness. Someone mentioned that on stream. That's pretty solid. I mean, that's pretty solid. 151 effect speed as well. For the speed imprint. So I guess defensive team? Yeah, no. For sure, his gear I think could be a bit better. It's not bad though. But is it defense or offensive team that you say that you're using in PvP? Offense, okay. So probably some sort of double cleave comp. Violet on the new lifesteal set with an attack with a speed boot. It's fairly good. It's fairly good. Any imprints? Yeah, you got some. This one you didn't maximal the S3. Okay. But I guess you really didn't refocus on him. You need to max his S3. Okay. Let's take a look at the rolls. Ooh, 14 speed, 13 crit rate. 13. We got a lot of speed. 19 attack. This one could be upgraded. Well, I guess the health, defense, and crit damage. Okay, it seems that this one's really bad. Yeah, the armor's not that great. The crit damage neck here, 12 crit rate. 33% health. And a speed, a low speed roll. And a crit chance. Okay, and then the last one, crit damage, attack, flat health, and then crit chance. Okay, I mean it's a solid one. It's a solid one, definitely usable for certain. Yeah, that's pretty big HP. That's where a lot of your HP is being made up from. Yeah, and you got some flats here and there, and of course some percentage as well. And every piece. All right, Celeste, not built. Made Chloe. You still use him in RTA, but he's not used very often. I think Violet is a very solid RTA counter pick. Like the very last draft, I think he's definitely good. He can really kind of make or break the entire team comp. All right, let's take a look. Immunity Chloe, not effect resistance Chloe. Very high defense, pretty good HP. So he's kind of just flipped. When most people go for the higher HP, you have more defense. So you have a defense main. Speed boot, of course. Okay. You're giving her the, I would say like some good enough stuff, but yeah, for sure you're not chasing like the best gear. You forgot her sword is +6? Are you still working on this? Hey, actually that's fine though, because potentially you could get more speed and more health out of it. So still far from over. Okay, so yeah, in general it's not bad. This helmet is decent. Yeah, she'll work. Maid Chloe is good. So I guess you don't run her on a defense comp, mainly for offensive fights, correct? Living up to the laziest title? Yeah. You use her on offense, right? Yeah, okay. And then Ruel, let's take a look. We've been raiding a lot of Ruels lately. Okay, so he's going for the high tank Water's Origin. Does your Water's Origin even proc, really? With that kind of stat? Like, your defense and your HP is very high. Your defense and HP is very high. Yeah, that Ruel is thick. It's slightly on the slow side. And effect resistance is not there, in my opinion. Like... Yours is squishier but 180 speed. Yeah, I mean, look, everybody can compare theirs. I'm just saying, like, in a general usage case, it's obvious that he uses her. Like, he uses her. An offensive fight. I mean, if he's taking her, let's say it's like an Oxlots Euphine versus Oxlots Euphine Ruel versus some kind of, or Oxlots Euphine, Oxlots Nuker and Ruel into any of the cancerous comps, she'll survive long enough. She'll definitely survive long enough. So I don't think you want 30 more effect resistance. Yeah. No imprints either, but it's the health anyway. Yeah, Ruel. Yeah, this got a splash of every substat there, except crit damage. This one's good as it can be for Ruel. This one's good as well. This one's good as well. Low effect resistance, sadly. This one's fairly good for what it can be. Yeah, the speed is just slightly slow in my opinion. You will say you do swap around your gear quite a bit. Really? Are you one of those players that like swap full sets of gear to go into a certain fight? I'm not aware Veritas does that now. I'm pretty sure they don't. You optimize every fight? Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys are hardcore, man. No, I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I'm just like, oh, is this hero built well for this? And it's like, let's do it. All right, ML Ravi, 290 crit damage, 89 crit rate. It's a bit on the low side in my opinion. The attack is a bit low. The defense and health are both also low. Most likely you're not running a speed boot. Oh, you are running a speed boot. You just don't have you don't have a lot of speed subs. Regardless on who we fight, you're missing a lot of stats on her. Yeah, we'll glance through this really quick. You're on immunity set though, actually. No, wait. I'm gonna take that back. Because you're on immunity set, the amount of stats that you have in her is pretty good. I always have to plus or minus that extra 12% that you get from a crit set. That's not bad. You are missing stats, but it's not bad. In my opinion, your attack is low though, but I know you know this. I guess I'm just saying this more for the video recording. So for maybe some newer players looking at this, this is a very good one for her. The defense, yeah, it's got a bit of unused stats there, but at least it rolled all too decent stuff. Yeah, on an immunity set, that is actually good. It's good. The boots are kind of poo-poo. Well, we all got the poo-poo type. Okay, so Dark Corvis. Yeah, so so Platypi showed me this one night on a stream as kind of like not an incentive to do his account review. I already agreed that I would, but he wanted to show this. I guess like to me, I rated this actually pretty good. One starts off with an immunity. The HP is very good. Will one-shot most things if he soul burns. The defense is really good for self-sustainability, and of course the effect resistance is very good. Most likely you do main him on the Strat Gauntlet because 30,000 HP is pretty good for most things. The speed, I know a lot of people will be critical on the speed, but I've said this before in my own like builds and my own build videos, and when I use Dark Corvis, I actually do find 150 speed is enough for Dark Corvis. I generally like Dark Corvis taking the hits to feel his S3, not him actually doing the S1 to feel the S3. There's somewhat of diminishing returns, and then the fact is that if you do use him to attack, and let's say you do bring him into a Charles defense comp, there's always the possibility you get countered or Elbrist. And the Charles, once he does the S1 into the S2, it's just a lot of damage for even Dark Corvis to sustain. The tankiness aspect of this Dark Corvis really does save him though, and with the Strat Gauntlets, his effectiveness is good, very good. So, okay, Platypi actually says you're very proud of the stat distribution. I think so, yeah. I mean, there was no crit chance, there's 12 crit damage, all into effect resistance, health. The attack arguably is good. If you're fighting squishies, when he gets a turn, his S1 does do some damage. 43 health. And it's just very good substats all around. Yeah, Dark Corvis is technically a very easy hero to build. Really, he needs only defense, health, maybe speed, and an effect resistance. Those are very, very minimal substats, but that's very nice. I love it. You definitely put some love into him. Like, you can tell with the amount of red gear you have as well. And the fact that you completed the defense set because I'm assuming those 88s are amazing. You completed the defense set, you completed the immunity set, of course, and then you still have high resist. So I like this one, and that's a really good armor too. No matter how you cut it, it's going to be a 1 speed, at least 1 effect resistance, and the 3 into the defense as well. Very high roll. This one is 18 resist, flat health, and then attack, and then crit damage. And you are SSS, of course. You don't bother going with the self imprint. I guess you don't care because you want to keep the other ones alive. I feel like the 12% going into your supporters. I'm a half in my opinion. Oh, you keep this at 90%. You want to know a secret? I do too. Actually, no, wait. I think mine's at. No, mine's at 90. I just couldn't get myself to do the other one. I'm just like, I'll just tank the hits. You lose with Dark Corvis if the stuff around him dies. Yeah, I guess so. It depends on the fight though. I mean, because if you can kill quick enough, you heal yourself, right? So I don't know. And you'll heal a lot because of your HP. That's why you int with D Corvis, no Mola S2. Someone said that. Okay, this is okay, speed. Okay, this is not as amazing as I thought it would be. I mean, the flat defense on a Dark Corvis is nice. He's a Capricorn warrior. I don't remember their base defense. I mean, it's not super low. It's like in the 600s. It's not 700s, but I guess the flat defense sort of saves it with the speed. It's not as amazing as I thought, but I mean, in terms of stats, that's perfect. And then this one is good though. The boot is pretty amazing. 34 effect resistance. So it's pretty good, man. I don't usually spend that much time on Dark Corvis because their ring is tragic. Started at 4 speed, 8 defense. Flat defense at 8 resist. Oh, okay, yeah. For an 88, yeah, that's a pretty low roll one. But yeah, I suppose you don't really need an upgrade. You don't really need it. Okay, martial artist Ken. So someone was saying that he has a crazy one apparently. So let's take a look. Because I just recently got mine, so I want to see. Okay, broken set. 4,000 attack. Amazing? I wouldn't say so. Someone lied? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is amazing, okay. Unless I'm not seeing something. Okay, so the attack is good. The attack is good not being on an attack set. Well, decent, I would say. Decent on attack set. Most of them, if you don't... Yeah, double attack. Oh no, double attack? Yeah, your HP is a bit low. Your HP and defense is pretty low. And then your crit rate... Because you have... Yeah, I think he's okay. I wouldn't even put him on like any... I almost feel like you just put some spear gear on him. Oh, okay, you said that too. Okay. He said... Yeah, Platypi says you don't even use Ammo Ken. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. You can tell. Like, you wouldn't use him. It's too risky to use, whether on offense or defense. He just has the immunity set. So it fakes you to think that you use it. Like, if I do this... Oh no, you're kind of... No, okay. Yeah, if I did this and covered the stats, I would think that this potentially could be amazing, but yeah, it's not... So you got 21 effectives. Yeah, you put some spear gear on him. 25 defense, and then, yeah. No, he's not really usable, in my opinion. He's pretty trash. Yeah, he's not really usable. I have to say it. You molded him, though. Was it just because you got an ML Ken and you just felt like, you know, everybody Mola's ML Ken, so you did it? Because you don't even use them. I'm actually using my ML Ken quite a bit. I really like it. You molded him to use, okay, and then you just stopped? Oh, and then realized you don't have spare gear for him? I see. So he's not a... Yeah, I pick him in RTA sometimes as like the 5th pick. Like if the opponent is stacking themselves with a ton of Cleave, or they require Cleave to set up. So for example, i.e. Charles attack buff, I always run a martial artist Ken. So I feel that he definitely should be built. He's work in progress. Okay. You sometimes use him on offense. Yeah. Predictably, the only way you could really use him is on an offense team versus AI. But yeah, hidden behind it. Yeah, see Armen. Yeah, or Alina. Very tanky MLCC. No immunity with that speed, and you right. Okay, so you ever used her only as a tank, really? 90% provoke. Okay, do you use her? Not really. I see. That's pretty surprising. This is MLCC we're talking about here. In terms of the tanky stats, she's got it. she's not even that slow. So her HP is actually fairly good, but it is double HP. Okay, you don't really use her? That feels bad, man. I'm surprised. MLCC is pretty good. Okay, well let's move on. I don't think we will be seeing something really amazing here. 35 defense, not a bad roll. With the health, decent health roll on a heroic. Yeah, doesn't look like you really put that much love into her. Okay, let's move on. Arby, 207 speed, 94 crit rate, 261 crit damage, and then 4,000 attack. And you have a SSS Earth Vildred. Can you explain this? SSS Earth Vildred, but no imprint on the Arbiter Vildred. Was this tactical, or was this because how do you put it? You got him late. No, I know the speed, but you've been wanting to feed your green Vildred into Arby. So I guess you got him late then, and you had too many imprints of Earth Vildred early. Guys, I'm just trying to understand, like, how did that order happen? I mean, yeah, as good as the speed imprint is, I would choose RB imprint over Vildred, in my opinion. You had SSS green Vildred before you pulled RB. Ah, okay, there you go. That's the... Okay, that's the... Okay, let's take a look. This is not a bad Vildred. I've been seeing some tankier Vildreds now, like 1,000 defense, like 11,000, 10,000 HP with decent attacking stats. You have some effectiveness, which is nice. That's very nice. All stats going into RB would really be beneficial there. This one, the attack is very high roll. You got an additional crit chance roll, very low crit chance, because it doesn't start at a base 6 crit chance, right? So you got one low crit chance roll there. 3 plus 3. Okay, so it is okay. Right. So 27 on the attack. So you rolled decently high on the attack though, because on your last roll for the effectiveness, 10 speed, 12 crit damage. No, 9 crit damage, 12 crit chance. Very solid crit chance that you have. 94 crit rate. Attack is 32. Ooh, this one's fantastic as well. Yeah, definitely a decent RB. Of course, max Mola. Alright, so I guess good luck on getting some more Earth Vildreds. That would be nice. To feed the RB. He would be so crazy. If you get him to a triple S with these stats, he'll hit like a truck. You want an SSS so bad? Yeah, man, totally. I would too, if I could ever get an RB, of course. But Assassin Collie's not built. C.Dom is built. Very solid. A speed set, no speed boot. Max Mola, right, we can see that to plus 15 there. 24 crit damage. 21 crit damage, 300 crit damage with 131 speed. Have you ever thought of using a destruction set C.Dom with a speed boot instead? Have you ever tried that? Because I feel that the 30 speed here for the speed set isn't really worth paying off. Like, it's not really worth it in my opinion. I'd rather get the speed boot for the 40 and then just get more crit damage to compensate. But it would require different types of rolls, of course. I know your gears, it's not like you have just magically every gear. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty good, not bad. C.Dom, always very good nuker. Fire Akates. Ooh, this is very good. On a crit set. Must be amazing subs, because that's actually a very good one. 151 effectiveness already. You're self-imprinted. The HP is not bad. And your defense is very good. Oh, she's very solid. She's very solid. The effect resistance is insanely good. Do you have an effect resistance? Yeah, you do. But your oh wow, your balance is very well on her. Although you have 31 crit rate, your balance is very good on her. Yeah, that one's good. That one's very good. This one is as good as it can be. And that one's very good as well. Nice. Yeah, the flat health on her really makes a difference. Her base health is way too low. Okay. Oh, and she's not Last Awakened too. So Last Awakened is oh, it's effect resistance. So are you just gonna skip it? No, it's health. Wait a minute. It was health? Oh right, it's health. She has effect resistance on the other awakenings. Okay, yeah, so you definitely need that. 5-star awakened, boys? Yeah, so is everything else now 5-star awakened? But do you... No one's Last Awakened at this point? Okay. So, and you still use them? Okay, so this is what he means by lazy. Okay, let me take a quick look. I mean, there's not... Some are not built, but... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 6-star awakened units. Okay. So yeah, that is pretty lazy. It's okay. Yeah, she deserves the 6-star awaken. And I think you should. I mean, your Akates is very well built. So if you get that extra, it's gonna pay off, I think. Count how many 5-stars, please? You mean 5-star awakened? How many 5-star has he we had him fully awakened? Let's check after we take a look at the build. All right. Tamarine, no artifact. I guess you could potentially use her. Maybe world boss. I mean, Tamarine is so-so. It's not terrible, but not super great. I don't think we need to take a look at it. Oh, for Hell Raid? Ah. Okay, let's take a look at Luna. 320. Ooh. In terms of damage, that's pretty decent, but I would expect not super crazy. Oh, wait, no. You have to have really high crit damage rolls on everything in order to pull off those stats. Okay, never mind. What? Oh, because you got the 70 as well here too. Yeah, that helps. But yeah, you have really good, pretty good stats on this PvE style. Wyvern Killer. Okay, got it. Her last one is defense, but you do get some base attack out of it. But I guess you're really that lazy. Feels bad. What? Crow's not even Mola? Did you just recently get him? That would be the only thing. And you never use Crow. Okay, he says he never used Crow. All right. In terms of defense health is decent, but you throw on anything on him and it will work because he has good base stats. His speed is a bit low. I guess if you don't even use it, I don't even need to rate him. I just want to see your gear rolls because you got a lot of red gear. This one is actually pretty good. The speed is a bit slow. Effect resistance is not really there. Yeah, but okay. I need to talk with him later. Yeah, I mean, he's not even Last Awakened, man. Like, his Last Awakening is effect resistance, if I remember correctly, which is definitely really helps. But you're not even, if you don't even use him, and he's on immunity set, most likely you're not going to chase an effect resistance Crow at this point. But he's good, man. He's very solid. Angie, not built. Let's skip. Green Armen is built. 55 effectiveness. Definitely. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I guess you don't need to cool down. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's used for the Dizzy comp. It's used with the Dizzy one. In terms of a Green Armen, that's very, very solid. 181 speed, 1900 defense, although she does have high base defense. Wait, she's not awakened too? Wait, I forgot. Every single thing now is not Last Awakened. Dude. Although it's just effect resistance, but you get some more base stats out of this. Yeah, this guy Dizzy Garments. Yeah, I do it too. Hey, look, it's a legit strategy. If you're gonna throw RB, Charles, Lilius, or MLCC in the defense, you gotta come up with a different way to counter, right? You gotta come up with a different way to counter. So anyone hating on that stall, quote unquote stall team, Especially now with the draw system. Now with the draw feature, it's even easier. But in my opinion, just go with the tank and 2 healers. You don't even need Dizzy anymore. Yeah, no shaming Dizzy Green Armor, man. No, I have no shame. Although nowadays I'm just running Dark Corvis, just a bit quicker. Honestly, it is a bit quicker. Less safe but quicker. Very good stats. The helmet is a bit weird. Oh wow, the weapon and the helmet is not even that good, but she's still very solid. 55 effectiveness is where I would say I would give her. And no immunity. Actually, considering I do use her myself, I will rate those. The effectiveness and the no immunity part will probably be where I would score her lower. In terms of just the regular obvious, quote unquote obvious stats, I think she's good. Yeah, very, very high rolls. She has low base health compared to other knights, so the flat health on her with combo with percentage does pay off. You don't think she needs immunity? Have you ever... Okay, let me ask you this. In those kind of cancer comps, if they run a Lilius, do you not run Green Armen then? Cause what I could see happening is Lilius provoking her. No, you still run Green Armen? Okay, so the Lilius pushback and you're pushed back and she is at 50% CR and then she provokes you. That never screwed you up? I guess your Akates is there to cleanse it. I'm wondering though, no. Or Momo? Okay, yeah, so you're saying Akate's cleanse. I'm wondering if there's any speed rotation that could really throw that off though. I personally don't like to... If my 3 offensive heroes are set with a specific speed tuning, I don't like running that RNG. I just seen really weird speed tuned teams too, just to throw off people, especially non-fort defenders, but just the outside building, the tower defenders. But anyways, okay, if it works for you, I mean, I won't say anything, but I tend to think that having the immunity is a nice to have. Diene is not built. I won't really look into her gear. Yeah, okay, that's not really special there. Kise built. Not awakened, but definitely usable. Why don't you awaken them, man? Dude, you guys are... It's a crit chance imprint. What the... Oh. Work in progress? Okay, so did he just recently got her? Oh, okay. He just... You're starting to build it. Okay. Fair enough. I thought this was just like 3 days ago. I see. Okay, so with the 8% crit rate, that puts you at a very good range. Very solid. Let's take a look. You got the free gear. I knew it, man. That 26 attack. That's very nice. 21 attack. Crit chance, crit damage. All out. That's very good. Flat attack. She loves that. Crit damage is good. Crit chance is decent. And you got some effectiveness to boot too, so that's very nice. 40 effectiveness. 15 crit rate. 13 crit damage. Yeah, very solid Kise. You're right, you're 100 with C.Dom. Right, so Oxlot's C.Dom and her. About to rage. Yeah, I was about to rage, man. I was about to rage too. Awakening is easy with us held hostage at home. True. So that one, this will at least be added to the 6-star awaken list. Okay, we got Little Queen Charlotte, not built, but Mola. So maybe work in progress, because if Kun is really that lazy, he must be running out of gear. But she's not built. But you used her for Abyss 100? Whoa! Hey man, that's cool. Ah. Hey, that's very cool. That's very cool. Did you just build that as a DPS then? She one-shot the Dark Mob? Whoa, that's good, man. Okay, there you go. There's some strategy for Abyss 100 there. F my very solid, but not last awakened. In my recollection is defense or HP. so worth it. Is defense. Worth it as well, but looks like she can tank. I mean, she's got the tanky stats, so she'll be a good light bait all around. Don't think I need to really look into everything here. Not a bad armor. Actually, I'll just take a look. I'm here anyways. Yeah, Fmi is pretty decent to build, really easy. She exists. Yeah. Ooh, decent spez. You do need a CR pusher and not Final Awaken as well, which is health, right? He's a Scorpio. 303 crit damage. That will kill off a lot of stuff even without the stun. If he gets the attack buff, of course, from Oxlots. Everywhere I'm reminded I would use Oxlots, man. I still need an Oxlot. Assassin Cartuja is built. Effectiveness is not there. But is he used? No, he doesn't have max gear. So let's not take a look. Well, let's take a look at the 88s. The 88s would probably be the only thing I'm looking at. No, it's not that good. Double lot spez. Ugh. You guys are okay. Time to look at your lots and your Oxlots speed. Ooh, she's relatively built. So just to steal the buff from a C Armen made Chloe, maybe. The effect, yeah, she's definitely used. She's definitely used. The speed is there. You use her all the time in RTA. It's just to steal the, dude, man, what? You could just awaken her. The last one is, oh, it's attack. No, I guess not as important, but still some HP. Diene made C Armen. Yeah, I just recently pulled her. I think for RTA as a final pick, she might be very nice. That mixed with another like Assassin Sid or something that would really throw them off would be pretty good. Yeah, 185 speed is very nice, especially that you don't even have her on a speed boot. Okay, I'm gonna definitely take in reference of this one because I do want to build her as a separate pick. She's gonna be using those weird, somewhat weird rolled gear, in my opinion. Yeah, I feel that the 185 speed is a very nice touch. Very nice touch. Cooldown as well with RNL, so she could steal quicker. She uses the off pieces. Yeah, I have to say, yeah, she could definitely be one of those gear holders. And the thing is, it makes it work. So Oxlots, oh, too bad it's not completed on immunity set. 253 speed, that's very good. 253 speed is a very good speed Oxlots. 15, and oh, we got 22. Oh, 22 attack. In terms of HP, I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah, Oxlots. Yeah, I don't need that. You don't need that. This one is probably the only one so far that I would say you don't need it in terms of the Last Awakening. Zerato. I'm kind of getting a sense of how you play, so I don't think you would ever build Zerato. You have one Mola. Probably a mistake, or when you thought you would build him, or when you pulled him, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna build him, but then you ended up not using him. We all have those characters. Okay, so those are it. I mean, are your 4-star awakened heroes even? Like, no, right? No. Okay, so you don't even use Assyria. You don't even use Basar? Okay, you have a C Armen. She's 5-star? Well, I guess, well, she's pretty tanky at a 5-star. I guess if she survives enough to put the immunity on, and I mean, that's fine. Look at that face, though. She's freaking 5-star, man. What the frick, dude? Dude, man, you're triggering me all over the place. You're triggering me all over the place, man. This is a Veritas player, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he's the laziest one, but I didn't even know that lazy meant this, though. You use her for every guild war. Has she ever died? I guess not. For the comps that you would bring her in, it's very solid. So you never died? Okay. I don't know, man. I don't even know if I could forgive you just because she never dies. I just think that, like, herself alone. What the, and this isn't even maxed? Or... And he never loses with her. Okay. I believe you. I believe you. But I don't know, man. I'm fairly surprised. I'm fairly surprised. There's no There's no imprints, but that's a different story though. Imprints are different. I won't rate you based on that. Okay, wow. Okay, well, I am glad I actually caught that Armen before I just decided to not view your heroes anymore. On your lots too, because you do. Wait, you said double lots spez. So I guess you have some gear that you swap onto him when you need him. I mean, he is Mola, so yeah, for sure. You swap gear into him. Okay. Dude, man, I don't know, man. I'm just seeing if there's like these hidden no, it's getting to no awaken. Okay, so for the people that said how many 6 stars but without the max awakening, I don't want to count oxlots, but I'll count it anyways. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. 17, and I forgot the original number of this, but the 6-star wise, you have a pretty decent amount. The roster. This is the roast content you were looking for, in my opinion. What the heck? A patch is being implemented? Oh wait, no, it doesn't mean maintenance. It's just a patch. I shouldn't panic. Well, I was panicked on the video recording. All right, okay. One last thing I want to do before we log off is to check your Mola, in terms of just how much you have left, because I think you'll have a lot left. I just don't think that's possible. Wait a minute. You don't. Okay, give me a slight background here. Yeah, click it off. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me turn it off. Give me a slight background. Your molas are really spread out. Yeah, like that +1 Zerato feels bad, man. It feels bad. Yeah, you definitely need to know, and your ML Ken as well. You don't even use them. This is the new player experience. Okay, one thing I will note though is that, yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, like, Platypi is, I'll consider, I mean, he's in the top guild, so we'll consider him a top player. Whether his gear or not spells that, his strategy is top. Now, the thing is, I'm just gonna use this like last thing as the video end here. Yeah, you can see the amount of Mola is invested in. So if the devs or anyone catches wind of this account review when I post this on YouTube, definitely consider some way of returning some Mola to us. I think there's been a very good suggestion. I kind of like it, where either it's a monthly or it could be an event type thing where you get some kind of item consumable, you use it, you can pick a hero, you can refund all the Mola. I don't think that's too bad because you can't really abuse it. It's time gated, so I think it's definitely like worth. Especially now, look at like a Platypi here. I'm just like shaking my head to the ML Ken not being used, the Zerato 1 Mola, but I'm just kidding. Oh, you fed your green Vildred so fast, take your Molas back. But wait, didn't you say you use them though? I would say it's okay for your green Vildred. Anyways, I'm gonna end this for the video recording. Again, thank you, Chaircoon. Washableplatypi, again, he's a streamer. Check him out. Look at his guild wars if you haven't seen him yet. For the video recording sake, I'm gonna end this here. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.